Hi guys, it's Tablet-News.com and I'm here with a brand new game. It's Batman Arkham Origins. It's available for free on the App Store and today I'm testing it on the Apple iPad mini. The title comes from Nether Realms and it plays very much like Injustice, and it arrived at the end of October. As you can see, we got a bunch of skills here and upgrades that you can perform. But let's jump straight to the gameplay, to the mission map. This is how Gotham is divided. And these are some of the missions that you can find available. And now let's skip straight to the gameplay. As I said, the game is available for free, or better said, it's a freemium. And now let's see how the action happens. As you can see, I'm tapping the screen to hit the enemy, and then a sequence starts when I have to pull certain moves in order to create combos. Set combos can be changed by changing the stance, so we have a defensive stance that I'm going to activate now by pressing here, or maybe this attacking stance. And now back to the defensive stance. And now I'm throwing a batarang. So as you can see, each of the stance has its special combos to apply. Here at the top you can see that there is a list of enemies to come. And the controls are simple. You tap the screen to hit the enemy, occasionally you'll swipe. With 2 fingers pressed, you can parry. Enemies have 2 attacks, a regular attack and a ranged attack. The in-ranged attack is obviously more harming, and the bosses also do extra damage. You can also heal yourself. First you have to recover from being stunned, and then you can confuse the enemy with a batarang. That will block his enraged attacks. In case you're wondering if the gameplay is repetitive, well, yes, it is repetitive, and so are the enemies and backgrounds. They keep repeating even if you change the location you're playing in. And another combo, and yet another one. This time I'm calling the bats in to help. As you can see, some enemies will wield weapons, some will even have guns, and those guns takes a lot of damage. And the last enemy, he has a black mask. After all, he's a black mask acolyte. Okay, so the idea is to tap and swipe all the time. There are several bosses included here that you can battle, like Deathstroke, Copperhead, and as I said, 2 different fighting stances. You can unlock new skills, or you can upgrade skills, purchase them with the money. There are 2 currencies in the game, the cash and these golden coins that are really hard to come by, but as usual you can purchase them with real money. Some more upgrades here, and finally these ones: crippling batarang, steadfast strike, health booster, guarded stance. You can also purchase new suits. This is the regular suit, then comes this one, then this one, then this one, that we're actually getting close to purchase since we almost have the right coins. Suits from various alternate universes. If you're a Batman fan, this one is a futuristic Batman costume, in case you're wondering. There's also an explanation here. And as you can see, we're reached level 13 and we got a stamina here. The stamina runs out each time you fight. This is your current status with health and all that. Some options available here, some upgrades here, and you can log into Facebook if you want to. Let's see some more missions. Occasionally you'll see special objective. For example, this is a mission that has a time limit, 24 hours. There are some missions that require 1 hour to complete. There are special boss fights and special missions that will remove some of your abilities. You cannot use the assault stance here. Enemies will reflect back damage. And the difficulty of the missions is shown by these bat symbols. For example, this is a pretty tough fight, so I probably will get beaten. Okay, as you can see, the type of enemy has changed, and so has the setting, so extra care now. Doing the combo. You should keep in mind that if you play the defensive stance, battles will last longer, while if you play the attacking stance, fights will be shorter because you'll deal more damage. Grenades are pretty damaging. Probably the most annoying aspect of this game, aside from being repetitive, is the fact that you have to wait for the stamina to charge before fighting again. And that was a defeat. As I said, enemies get tougher as time passes by. You can revive by paying 1 golden coin, or simply accept the failure and cash in your experience points. Okay, let's see other missions, perhaps easier ones. Let's also see an interesting boss battle. This one gives you a lot of credits. But before reaching the boss, you can usually fight some minor foes. Actually, the boss battles are the only challenge in this game. The animations are pretty fluid. The music reminds me of the Dark Knight series, although it's not the same composer and not even the same series of games. You can see that some abilities that you apply will give you extra boosts for the following minutes and the following attacks. And now we should probably try to heal. Bullseye, Batarang, and now we should wait for the main enemy to appear. The most frustrating thing that can happen in this game is that your series of combos to be interrupted by an enemy strike. Once again, very frustrating. Okay, so this is Batman Arkham Origins. We're going to give this game a 7 out of 10 because it's very repetitive and the stamina thing gets pretty annoying. Okay, let's skip the upgrades. This is the stamina area. You can see that I have already used up almost all of it. And when it runs out, I simply have to wait more minutes for it to refill or pay up. Batman Arkham Origins was tested by us on the iPad mini and we give it a 7 out of 10 here at Tablet-News.com. That's it for now, bye bye.